Getting in breaking news, Prime Minister Imran Khan has made a sensational revelation that his life is in danger. He also said in the interview to a Pak journalist that he's been aware of the conspiracy against him since August last year, says he's ready for elections if they win the trust vote. So that's a reaction coming in from Imran Khan as he gave an interview to one of the Pakistan journalists saying his life is in danger. Let me go across to my colleague, Gursimran. I beg your pardon, Khalid Jamil is joining us from Islamabad. Khalid, what are these tactics that Imran Khan is resorting to? First, he talks about this foreign conspiracy, speaks of a trump card in the name of a secret letter. Then he goes on to say his life is in danger. One after the other, an excuse or a clarification or some sort of a narrative is being peddled by Imran Khan ahead of the trust vote.
I think there are some reports in past as well, and as you know, in the history of the Pakistan, two prime minister and a number of senior politicians were killed during the many incidents. So there are some reports. Maybe the time is like this. But we have witnessed that two Prime Minister Liaquat Ali Khan and Benazir Bhutto was assassinated in the public gatherings, and similarly many politicians were killed in the public gathering. But I think at this time such stories can get the sympathies of the common man and their supporters. So that's why the ministers and the Prime Minister himself is talking about this thing. The important thing is that now the Prime Minister is ready to go for early election as well. The ARY TV channel in Pakistan had an interview with him, and which will be broadcast around 7 p.m. at Pakistan Standard Time, in which he said that though he gets the support of 172 members even after the no confidence motion, even then he will go for the election because he thinks that if he take back these rebellions MNAs, even then he thinks that he will not be able to govern the system or the country, so that he thinks that early election is a suitable option for everyone. At the same time, the Prime Minister also advised his legal advisor and Babarwan, who's a special assistant to Prime Minister as well on the Parliamentary and legal affairs, and his party Secretary General Tariq Mahmood Kiani to go for legal proceedings against the rebellion MNAs who joined the opposition. They were issued show cause notice earlier, and day before yesterday, a final show cause notice was also issued to them, and the deadline was today. And the chairman of the party and Prime Minister Imran Khan today had a meeting, and he expressed dissatisfaction over their replies, and that's why he advised his Secretary General and the legal advisor to proceed the further legal actions and write to the Speaker National Assembly for disqualification under Article 63A, which is now under being heard by the Supreme Court of Pakistan, where the President of Pakistan sent a presidential reference for interpretation of this article. Before that decision, even Prime Minister now advises Party Secretary General and the legal advisor to proceed under this article against the MNAs who are supporting the opposition. And Speaker most likely today or tomorrow will write to the Election Commission of Pakistan.
Yes. So Khalid, first he offers to dissolve assembly if the no confidence is withdrawn, something that was rejected by the opposition. And now in this interview, he goes on to say that if he wins the trust vote, he's ready for immediate election. So those kind of responses coming in one after the other. But thank you, Khalid. We'll keep coming back to you.
The Delhi High Court has now sought a response from the Delhi police over the vandalism and attack on the CM's residence, CM Arvind Kejriwal's residence recently. In fact, the court has asked the MHA and the Delhi police to file status reports in sealed cover, noting that the investigation in this whole case is at a nascent stage. Appearing for the Delhi police, ASG Sanjay Jain argued that the government is taking the matter very seriously, and the Delhi police would also be holding a meeting with the